Hey, what's going on, everybody? We are back with a brand new video. Interesting story out of the uh, LeBron James universe, so to speak, and you'll see why I say that in a minute. Um, News recently has emerged that his business manager, Mr. Maverick Carter, it has come out that, according to a report from the Washington Post, and has now appeared in several other platforms, that he told federal investigators that he bet on multiple NBA games through an illegal bookie. Now, I'm reading from a piece from Cleveland.com. For some reason, the Post article will not pull up, but it references that particular article here. The article goes on to say that Carter spoke to agents in November of 2021 as part of their investigation into former minor league baseball player Wayne Nix, who pled guilty to charges related to running an illegal offshore betting business. According to the article from Garcia Roberts, Carter placed bets on 20 different basketball and football games in the course of a year, but the bets have, and it's in quotes, nothing to do with James. Carter also reportedly told agents that he could not remember placing any bets on the Lakers. An indictment revealed that in November of 2019, Eden Kagasoff, Nix's business partner, texted a business manager for a professional basketball player that his wagers on NBA games could go up to $25,000. Carter also said in an interview with law enforcement that he never made bets for anyone else. Although NBA players players and officials aren't allowed to bet on NBA games, Carter, who is not affiliated with the NBA in that he's a business manager, he is under no such obligation. A spokesman for Carter and Mr. James told the Post, per Garcia Roberts, that Carter was interviewed once for the investigation into Nix and was not charged. He also said that the interview took place in 2021 prior to 38 states and the District of Columbia legalizing sports betting. Ohio legalized sports betting on January 1 of this year, 2023, for those of you who may watch this after this calendar year. However, California, the state where James currently shoots professional basketball for the Los Angeles Lakers, sports betting has, as of yet, not been legalized. Carter told investigators that he met Nix through a friend named Jeff from Ohio. Wow. Jeff from Ohio. That sounds credible. In either 2017 or 2018, Nix would take along with Carter whenever he was in Las Vegas. Outside of Vegas, the two of them only spoke on the phone. After news of the investigation, Carter said he deleted Nix's number from his phone, according to Garcia Roberts. It goes on to say that Nix had several professional athletes as clients, including former Cleveland Indians, Guardians, whatever they're calling themselves now, outfielder Yasiel Puig, who also most famously played for the Dodgers, where sports betting, as we discussed, is not legal. The former Indians outfielder pled guilty last November 14th of 2022 to be exact, to a charge of lying to federal investigators and faced a maximum sentence of 5 years in prison. According to court records, Puig settled part of his debt in 2019 by sending two checks totaling $200,000 to Joey Schottenstein, the son of Ohio State donor and billionaire Jay Schottenstein. This is interesting. It just goes right up the food chain. According to the Post via Garcia Roberts, investigative reports did not say whether investigators asked Carter if the Jeff who introduced him to Knicks was Jeff Schottenstein. Neither a spokesman for Carter nor the Schottensteins replied to a request for comment. Wow. This goes on, and actually, as Scottie Pippen was involved, that he placed a bet as well. And it says Pippen was asked investigators about a Super Bowl bet in 2019, in which Knicks offered Pippen a bet of $20,000, risk of $2,500. Wow. After initially telling investigators he initially didn't remember the bet, Pippen, the amnesia wore off, and he told them that he did remember and that Knicks waived the bet. Wow. Knicks faces up to 8 years in prison, and his sentencing hearing is scheduled for next March, which again is March of 2024. Wow. Well, that's very interesting. LeBron has said, and this is from the Orange County Register, because obviously if your business manager is caught in something, it's going to come back to you. People are going to have questions. And this is from the Orange County Register. Says Lakers star LeBron James said Thursday night that it wasn't until the last 24 hours that he became aware that his longtime business manager and business partner, Maverick Carter, reportedly made bets through an illegal bookie. There's actually a quote in here. It said, James said that Carter's bets had nothing to do with him, in that he was not concerned about the perception of the situation. LeBron goes on to say, Maverick's his own man, and at the end of the day, gambling is illegal. In 38 states it is. Anyway, that's not LeBron, that's me. I mean, you can go on your phone right now and do whatever you want. And he has no affiliation with the NBA or NFL, so he can do what he wants. James said he's noticed more gambling rhetoric recently, but that's just talking about actual fans. So LeBron is kind of, in a way, distancing himself, at least from that particular aspect. As the Post and these other says revealed, Maverick Carter is not necessarily under the legal gun that obviously Knicks is and Yasiel Puig was. And the article says so far Puig was the only professional athlete to be subjugated to the criminal legal process. So we'll see how this situation plays out. If anything comes of it, it is something to watch. But so this came across my desk the other day, and I just hadn't had a chance to get to it. But what do you think about this? I mean, it doesn't really have anything to do with LeBron per se, other than the fact that, you know, it's his business partner. And anytime somebody that you work closely with is involved in some chicanery, and you are of the stature that LeBron is, people going to look at you and be like, hey, what's up? Did you know about this? Like, you involved in this? What's good? So, obviously, you know, it's natural that he's going to get those type of questions, but at this juncture, there is not really, I don't want to say it like that, not really, but there's no substantial evidence that he was, and when I say he, I'm speaking of LeBron, was involved in the actual bets. Of course, if any of that information were to come to light, you know we'll have it here. So, wanted to kind of cover this story real quick. We'll obviously be watching it to see if anything further comes of it. But as always, thank you for spending a few moments with us. We'll be back with more videos and updates real soon. Definitely, as always, head over to our fine website, sneakershoptalk.com. Check out our sports and sneaker news updates always throughout the day. And definitely stay tuned here as well. As always, I'm going to close out today's video. I'd like to say peace and tell the ones that you love them. I'm out.